them. Police say the trooper was stopped at the light when a Jeep hit his driver's side door. 45-year-old Tamra Went was arrested for driving under the influence. The state trooper later went to the hospital to be treated for minor injuries.
And also new tonight, state police arrested 2 people this week for smuggling cocaine. They say 35-year-old Brandon Weiss and 36-year-old Miguel Martinez of California were taken into custody near Towanda. The 2 were pulled over in a truck-trailer, semi-trailer combination. With canine help, police found more than 110 pounds of cocaine that was hidden inside the legitimate freight. That's where both were being held now on $500,000 bonds.
Fans of the orange and blue have been having a debate over the chief for more than a decade.
I hear a lot of people call the chief a mascot, and that couldn't be further from the truth.
Some people see the symbol as harmless, others think it's disrespectful. Today, the group Students for Chief Illiniwek invited people to join them at the sold-out U of I game for what they called Paint the Hall Chief. WCIA 3's Miranda Meister has more.
When this event was held last year, people stood in front of the entrance to the State Farm Center. They were chanting and holding signs in protest of the event. But this year, nobody rallied against Paint the Hall Chief. Before the Illini game even started, Fighting Illinois' Racist Mascots, or FIRM, released this statement, saying, quote, "Sadly, most Illinois sporting events are populated with fans in chief attire. As such, the Paint the Hall event is really just another game with hostile and abusive imagery scattered throughout the stadium." But on game day, about 30 minutes before tip-off, they sent me this comment. I quote, "It's great to see so much orange and so little Chief. Basketball should be about hoops, not hate." Students for Chief Illiniwek is the group that asked people to wear their chief attire. Ivan Dozier is an advisor for this group. He says they think people should learn more about the symbol.
And we just want to make sure that people have an opportunity to get the record straight and see the chief for what it really was.
Dozier says people who believe the symbol is offensive need to get their facts straight.
I've never met anyone who's protesting against the chief who could tell me in detail why exactly that was and back it up with truthful information.
At halftime, there was a man portraying the chief. It's when FIRM sent me another message saying they were shocked to see this happen. But the group supporting the chief wants to keep him and his memory alive. The game against Penn State was sold out. That's nearly 16,000 people at the State Farm Center. In the newsroom, Miranda Meister, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Chief Illiniwek was the symbol for the U of I for more than 80 years, from 1926 to 2007, after the NCAA banned the university from postseason tournaments until they stopped using Native American imagery. The U of I has stood firm on its stance that Chief Illiniwek would not be reinstated.
Well, dozens of people showed up to EXILE in Champaign to support Rattle the Stars. It's a group that helps those affected by suicide. They also try to fight the stigma surrounding it, as well as working to prevent suicides from happening. The organizer says it's good for the community to dedicate their time to join the cause.
That really there is such a large community of people that have been affected by suicide or attempted suicide, and between the poets, the attendees, the musicians that are here, it has become very clear to me that this is a very common thing, and we need to not be afraid to talk about it.
Rattle the Stars says there are about 4,610 to 24-year-olds every year who die by suicide.